6 years ago, we started a chaotic journey. We ended up living back in 2010 in 5 houses in 9 months. And our children, we had 3 kids, all under the age of 5 when that journey started. And eventually, that is the journey that brought us to DC, to the nation's capital. It was a hard time and it was scary. There was a lot of uncertainty and unknowns along the way. But in it, there was also, I think we got closer together and clung more tightly together because there was a hopefulness that as things progressed, that God was carrying us. As we moved into DC, we knew 2 people in the city. My sister, Sandra, and her husband, Ryan. But as we settled into the neighborhood right here on Capitol Hill, we started to just get to know as many people as we could and talk about this idea of what it could be like to start a new church. Now, what do you do for work? That's the first question anybody asks in DC. And I would say, well, I'm a pastor. And they'd say, oh, where's your church? I'd say, well, we don't have one, but we're going to start one. We had this dream of what it could be like and what could happen if the seeds of the gospel got planted here in DC, in this soil, and they were watered and cultivated, and to see what God might do in bringing growth. Frankly, things grew faster than we expected. By the spring of 2011, though, less than a year after moving in here, we gained access to Ebenezer because we'd outgrown our living room where we had been worshiping. And by August of that year, we officially saw the birth of Redemption Hill Church. My hope and prayer is that everything we've seen over the last 5 years is just the beginning. It's been amazing to see how the way that God has worked in and among and through this church, that the ideas that we had 6 years ago as we were moving all over the place and across the country have come to a real and tangible manifestation in this church, that there is a community that is centered on and shaped by and driven by the gospel of Jesus Christ. Five years ago, we had no idea what the path ahead would hold for us. It's been incredible to see the doors that God has opened for the gospel and the opportunities that have opened for us and for this entire church as it's grown. And we can't wait to see what's ahead next.